I want to read this to you. This is Thomas Jefferson. Enlighten the people generally, and tyranny and oppression of body and mind will vanish like spirits at the dawn of day. You know, a new day is definitely dawning. And I know when I woke up this morning, the nightmare wasn't over. Obama, Pelosi, Reid, Schwarzenegger, they're still in office. But tomorrow is a new day. And our beacon is freedom. And that freedom is calling each and every single one of us into action. And I'm going to read another quote that I really like from George Washington. It is yet to be decided whether the revolution must ultimately be considered as a blessing or a curse. A blessing or a curse. Not to the present age alone, for with our fate, with the destiny of unborn millions are involved. Unborn millions involved. That means that our future of America. But I want to encourage you, because it may look bleak now, and I had this conversation with Chuck yesterday, and I disagreed with him. Tom and Chuck and I were talking, and I said, no, Chuck, we cannot compare ourselves to any other country. Just because other countries collapse within 200 to 250 years doesn't mean that we will. And why do I say that so boldly? Because we have something different that the other nations do not have. Our nation is under God. Our nation is under God. Our founding fathers built this nation on the Constitution, which was based on the Bible. That, my friends, is why they're trying to take out the words of our Bible and to dismantle it. But we're under God. So what does that mean? If we want God back, all we need to do is to get on our knees, repent, and pray fervently. And we need to change the hearts of other people. We have to go out and witness. We were called to do that. We can't stay in our homes. We can't go to churches just on Sunday and say that's all we need to do. No, folks, we have to be bold, and we have to go out, and we have to teach others the truth, the love, the gospel, and the message. A rebirth of the United States of America, it can happen. I have faith. Do you have faith? Yes. Do you have faith? I want to hear it. I don't want to hear just a do you have faith? If so, tell him. Tell him you're sorry. We must bring God back to our country. And that truly is why I finally said, okay. I met with Jim and Bill and later Gary. We all went out for dinner, and I said, all right, I'll do this. Because if we don't take those chances, we're letting him down. We're letting our children down, and I can't do that. So I'm inviting you to help us, and this is going to be a plea for our campaign. You know what, the state of California, that's CFR territory, all right? It was once the third largest economy in the world. It's now the 10th. Do you really think that they want somebody like me winning? Absolutely not. But I got some encouraging news from my really good friend Jeff Schwilk last night. Jeff Schwilk is the founder and president of the San Diego Minutemen. And he said, Chelene, I have to tell you this. Yesterday on John and Ken, now for those of you who don't live in California, John and Ken is our largest talk radio show in California. They have the largest audience in the nation for talk radio. They had Meg Whitman on, 45 minutes, commercial free. And Jeff said she sounded just like you. Now, I've heard her. She loves Van Jones. She wants to increase H-1B visas. She's not on our side of the issues, but I guess as of yesterday, she is. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to listen to our message, and they have a bigger platform, and they're going to take it to the media and out on the debates, which we have not been invited to. In fact, we were disinvited from one at a Christian university nonetheless. They don't want us to win. So we need your help. And what happens in California does affect you. If our state goes under, so does the rest of the country. So we're trying to lead the charge here. Well, I'm going to be honest. We need donations. And I know you're saying, hey, the economy, I can't do it. Well, time is free. Help us. John Baldwin is our campaign manager. Please get in touch with him. If we can send a strong message and help other people in our party win in the state of California, it will be traveled to the rest of the nation, and so that's what we want to do. And I thank you so much for giving me this time, for giving us this support. And you know what? I'm going to end it with this. This is a little obscure, but you know what, Gary? This one's for you, and you might want to close your ears a little bit. I don't have my guitar, so I'm going to be off key. So you say you want a revolution. Do it. Thank you, and God bless.